Hey guys, AirTS here, Air for short. I'm going to do an exclusive summon, and I'm hoping for one of these 5 stars, obviously. The 4 stars are actually looking pretty good. We've got a Wind Joker in there, and the Water Sylphid, and yeah. Anyways, I'm going to do the summon, and I'm going to hope for one of the 5 stars, because they are 3 of my favorites: the Water Pioneer, the Fire Monkey King, and the Wind Hell Lady. I'm also going to talk about the runes for whatever monster we end up getting. Keep in mind that these are just suggestions and you don't need to follow them if you don't want to. But also feel free to leave any suggestions of your own in the comment section below if I don't suggest something for whatever monster we get that you think might work. So let's do this. I've already opened maybe 9 exclusive summons and I just keep getting 3 stars. So hopefully this time, the very last time, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, summon. Okay, cool. So this is not one of the 5 stars, but I have never summoned this monster, and she's fairly new to the game as of today. Um, let's take a look at her. We've got the Neostone Agent. She is a support type monster, and we've got Preemptive Strike. Attacks the enemy 2 times. Each attack has a 25% chance to increase the enemy's chance of dealing a glancing hit for 2 turns. So landing a glancing hit debuff. That's not bad. 25% isn't very high. She attacks twice and both have the chance, so I mean that makes it a little bit better, but still 25% isn't very good. And we've got Cutting Magic. Attacks an enemy and then removes all beneficial effects on the target. If there are 2 or more beneficial effects removed, the attack bar of all allies will be increased by 20% each. So that's kind of a fancy attack, isn't it? So it does some damage. It also removes all beneficial effects, and if there are 2 or more beneficial effects, it'll increase the attack bar of all your allies. So that's pretty good. By 20%, anything's good. And we've got Attack Command. Removes all harmful effects on all allies. After that, 3 randomly selected allies will attack an enemy target. And they'll use their first skill, so that's not so bad. Okay, so this is a very interesting monster. She's got some cool skills. She's definitely a support type. Um, hmm. How would you rune her, though? I'm thinking Violent right off the top, just because of the second skill. Every 4 turns, that's quite a lot of... It's every 6 turns. Well, she's got some major cooldowns here. Glancing hits, removing beneficial effects. Yeah, Violent runes would probably be good just because of her cooldowns. They're quite high. 6 turns is insane. So that would be pretty good. And then I guess you could make her... You could go Violent Focus, Violent Energy for survivability. The Focus will help with the glancing hits, though 25% is pretty bad. And removing the effects can be resisted, so the more accuracy she has, the more likely this will happen. Yeah, Violent Focus would probably be best with her. I would put speed on too, make her kind of fast because it'll help with her cooldowns. So make her fast, give her violent runes. I would do HP percent on 4, and I would also do HP percent on 6. You could do accuracy on 6 with this monster. That's if you don't have very good accuracy substats. If you've got great accuracy substats, or just at least a few accuracy substats is usually sufficient, then I would do HP percent on 6. Otherwise, really focus on making her fast and full of accuracy. So let's take a look at what happens when she's awakened, because sometimes monsters get sort of some special abilities or their skills change. So she gets a leadership. Crit rate of ally monsters is increased by 24% in guild battles. In guild battles, specifically. So that's not too bad. So I guess they're gearing her towards guild battles. If we take a look at her cooldowns, this will go down to every 3, and this will go down to every 4 turns. So that's not so bad. So if you max her out, and look, it only takes 2 to max this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4 to max this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so she's, yeah. So she's got about 11 or so before she's maxed. Yeah, so I would do Violent with her. Violent Focus, Speed on 2, Speed substats, Accuracy substats, HP percent on slot 4, and HP percent on slot 6, or Accuracy. What else could you do with this monster? If you don't have Violent runes, I'd make her kind of fast. I don't know what she's like as an attack monster. Let's take a look. What do people suggest? Accuracy substats, violent anything. Yeah, see, they suggest the same thing. Level 40, great monster. Swift Nemesis, violent Nemesis. I think violent is, normally violent is good as well as some other type of runing. But for her, it almost seems like violent is the best way to go with her, and I don't know what else I would do with her. You could do... No, Despair wouldn't be useful. Yeah, Swift or Violent. Make her fast, get her as many turns as possible, and give her a lot of accuracy. So that's my suggestion with this monster. If anybody has any other ideas for this monster, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, till next time, peace.